Thank you guys, and welcome to episode 2 of the Dumb Ones, an all-the-way presentation.
Oh yeah. My name is Richie Custodia II.
And I, as always, am Marco Arias.
Boom boom. So this is, as he said, episode 2. This time we're just gonna talk about some different shit than we were talking about in episode 1. You guys don't need to know about it. You know what I mean? You'll figure it out. It's okay. We're not gonna call to you. We know you guys are smart. Just chillax, sit back, and have a conversation with the boys. Crack open a cold one, put a blanket on, get your snacks, whatever you do, you know?
This is nerd shit. We are going to be talking about nerd shit because that's what we are.
That's what you are.
We are nerds through and through.
Yes, indeed.
So, if you watched the last one, which you better have, okay?
If you know it's good for you.
Don't make us come to your house, okay?
We'll do it.
And then we all gotta watch it together, and it's just awkward, okay? You gotta explain to your family who are these dudes? Why did they break into the house? Why did they pull up YouTube? Why was that the first thing they did when they broke into the house?
Why is the black one not wearing any pants? You know, all sorts of things. It'll just get real weird.
So yeah, don't make us do that. Watch the first one first, and then do this.
Do it in order. Whenever I watch anything, I have to do it in order. I can't watch the third movie in a trilogy without watching the first one first. Same with books, video games, everything.
Yeah, I have to know what's happening and when it's happening.
Before I played God of War 4, which is the only God of War game I ever played, I had to go back and watch a YouTube video and know for sure what happened in every single game before then.
That's different. You could have gone without that.
Well, I know, but I just had to know.
Yeah, it helped. I'm sure it helped you like knowing the story. I played all the first 3. I love the story. I love the character. So when Kratos came back, whew, I was happy. I was less happy about Atreus, but
about what, him in general?
Yeah, just him.
I feel like you almost spoiled something.
No, actually, the part that I almost spoiled is the only reason that I like Atreus. But you haven't finished.
I have not.
Yeah. So no spoilers here.
You know, speaking of spoilers, a lot of people say that saying your reaction to something is a spoiler. Like when Endgame came out, someone would be like, "Oh man, have you seen Endgame?" And they're like, "Yeah, don't spoil it." And they're like, "Okay, but oh man, I cried so hard at the end." And then they're like, "That's a fucking spoiler. If you tell me you cried so hard at the end, then I know something really bad happened." And that could only be like one of 3 things. You know what I mean? Like,
it kind of is. However, if you went into Endgame and you didn't think that one of the big 3 were dying, then you're not like not a fan, but you didn't keep up with the behind the scenes stuff.
What did you think it was, or who did you think it was going to be?
I'd assumed Iron Man. It was either Iron Man or Captain America. I'd already assumed one of them was going to die.
I thought it was Cap 100%. I didn't think the MCU had the balls to kill off Iron Man. And they couldn't kill. You can't kill Thor. I mean, come on. Like, well, why? What would that do?
Thor still has another movie though.
True. Yeah, but still, it just wouldn't have made sense to kill Thor. You know what I mean? We haven't seen Thor put too much on the line.
He was fat.
He's kind of been chilling. Marco does not. For those of you that have not watched the Marvel video, does not understand Fat Thor. He does not get it. He does not like it. He doesn't understand why I was in the movie.
Nope.
I love Fat Thor. I'm all for Fat Thor.
Nope.
He wasn't even really fat. He just had a big belly. He was a little bit chubby.
He was fat.
He's built like us, pretty much.
I'm chubby. He was fat.
Nah, I mean, he had a bit of a belly.
You know you're fat when your innie becomes an outie.
He becomes an outie? We're talking about belly buttons, right?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Imagine being so fat that your asshole just turns inside out. You just have too much.
That's awful.
Yeah.
And that's disgusting. Yeah, so Thor has another movie coming out.
Yeah.
From what I heard, Chris Hemsworth actually isn't in the movie that much.
How? I thought this is supposed to explain
what I was
Thor's ending.
No. I think this might actually be a setup to take Jane Foster into the actual, like, the team.
Like Guardians of the Galaxy, or just...
Probably not Galaxy, probably the Avengers.
Yeah, I think this movie is going to kill off Thor and then introduce Jane Foster as the new Thor.
Well, we know Jane Foster's the new Thor.
Yeah.
We know she's already
but
in it.
The announcement that she was going to be the new Thor came with the announcement of the new Thor movie, which is going to be Thor: Love and Thunder or something like that. Right? Yeah.
As of now.
Yeah, as of now. Who knows? But it's going to be directed by Taika Waititi, who's a great director. Love him. The only 2 movies that I've seen by him are Thor Ragnarok, which is fucking great, and Jojo Rabbit, which was...
I never saw Jojo Rabbit. I'm
surprised because it has your girl in it, Scarlett Johansson.
Really?
Yeah, she plays his mom.
I'll have to go back and check that out.
It was great.
I saw Ragnarok. I like Ragnarok. But not a lot. I was a little skeptical of them making Thor like the comedic character. I don't like it. Because Ragnarok was all laughs.
Ragnarok was all laughs, but they did it with everybody in that movie. They made Mark Ruffalo funny. They make Hulk funny, Valkyrie funny. Well, those were characters that were introduced in that movie, so they could say that they were funny. But the biggest changes were Loki. He had a lot of jokes he was cracking.
Well, that wasn't that big of a change. Because like Loki was always making jokes.
I don't know. Do you remember the part where Hulk came out and then he slammed Thor the same way he slammed Loki in the first Avengers movie? And he was like, "Yes, that's how it feels." Loki wouldn't have done that in any other of the movies, but
you telling me you wouldn't have?
I would have, but I'm a comedic person.
I'm
a funny person.
I'm not that comedic, and I would do that. If Hulk did that to me years before, and then he did that to you, I'd be like, yes!
Not at all concerned for
I would run up to you and be like, how did it feel? It hurt, right?
Yeah, can't breathe, can you? Yeah, I mean, I definitely think they're going to kill Thor off in the next Thor movie.
I don't think they're going to kill him. I think they're going to, like, somehow retire him, kind of like what they did with Cap.
Okay. But either way, the result's going to be no more Chris Hemsworth Thor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, because that's his contract, right? He only has 1 movie left. So, like, after that, I don't see any reason that they would reinstate his contract.
You know, it's annoying that we have some heroes whose contracts are already over, but they didn't get a big goodbye or anything like that. Like, I'm pretty sure Mark Ruffalo has no more movies. That's it. Like, that's the last... Endgame was the last movie he was in.
See, I don't know. I've read things that said Mark Ruffalo is officially out. He's doing his own thing. And then I've heard things where the Hulk is still going to be in these movies, and they're still going to use Mark Ruffalo's
corpse,
like CGI format.
Yeah,
that like they're going to use his face and stuff. He'll probably still do like voiceovers.
Well, I mean, shit. If you're going to do voiceovers, may as well just stay in the MCU, get that MCU check. You know what I mean?
I don't know. And then we had Hawkeye. His contract's over.
I don't understand willingly choosing to be out of the MCU. It's such a cash cow. And I get it must be hard work to be in these movies. You know what I mean? You got to stay fit. You got to fucking work out. Hard hours and everything. But it's the MCU. And maybe, you know what I think it is? I think there's this huge stigma in Hollywood that superhero movies aren't real movies. You hear it all the time. You know what I mean? The only superhero movie that I know of that has ever won an Oscar, it's usually for visual effects.
Except there's almost every actor trying to get into one.
Well, that's the thing.
Anytime you hear somebody like on interviews, they're like, "Would you do this?" And they're like, "Well, I mean, yeah. I mean, it's a big movie."
I think that's because the tide is slowly starting to change. But these people that have been in the MCU since the beginning are people that were like OG actors. You got like Mark Ruffalo. He's old. You know what I mean? So he's part of that generation that are like, superhero movies aren't real movies. He probably did it because he thought it'd be cool in 2012. He's probably got kids who thought it would be cool.
I never knew Mark Ruffalo until playing the Hulk.
I did not. Well, apparently he was in 13 going on 30, which is this movie I've seen before. My sisters like it a lot.
Never watched it.
It's a movie about this 30-year-old woman who's about to turn 30, and then she wakes up one day 13? And she's 13. Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Well, it was a pretty good movie. I don't know. It's one of those rom-coms where he plays the romantic interest in it. But yeah, it is crazy to me how much people were talking shit back in the day about how superhero movies weren't real movies, and people still talk shit. But you're right, you do have a lot of people that are like would suck a dick on some Harvey Weinstein shit to end up in a Marvel movie.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie, I suck a dick or two to get in a Marvel movie. All right, I'll suck a dick or two to get in a DC movie. Shit,
I ain't doing shit for a DC movie.
You are what? Oh, a DC. Okay, yeah, no, he wouldn't suck a dick to get in a DC movie, but he'd lick a tip to get into a MCU movie.
Yeah. Yo, you tell me like they're gonna give me a personal trainer. I'm about to get ripped. I'm about to play Nova.
Yeah, and then if anyone you're ripped as fuck. Someone comes up to you. I heard you sucked a dick to get to the MCU. Exactly. Fuck them up. Do that Bane shit. Lift them up in the air and then drop them right on your knee. Just sever them completely. Make them have to move around like a Professor Xavier for the rest of his life.
Kevin Feige, if you need a Nova, man, me.
Mm-hmm. And then you got all those other people. Imagine having to suffer through sucking Kevin Feige's slimy Marvel dick, and then not actually getting a role. He'd be like, yeah, I'm gonna make you Spider-Woman, baby, and then it never happens.
Emma Stone needs to come back and play like Spider-Gwen on camera.
I don't know. Emma Stone's getting kind of old now. I think they got the right idea with Tom Holland. Get us younger actors so we can use them for years.
Oh no, they're trying to. They're finally trying to do an actual Spider-Verse movie.
I heard about that. Yeah.
Yeah, they're talking to Garfield and Maguire about coming back.
Oh, you mean using previous Spider-Man and everything?
Yeah.
Oh, that'd be interesting. I was just thinking about Miles Morales.
No, well, apparently he's coming in too.
I've got the perfect casting choice for Miles Morales. He's actually young, and he looks exactly like Miles Morales, too. AJ.
Oh, hell yeah.
He looks fucking... I would be ecstatic if he played Miles Morales. If they start casting for Miles Morales, and he doesn't, like, at least send in a fucking
I think we would just secretly film him.
I wouldn't even see it. I'd fucking hold him down and like, take a picture.
And send it in. He's going to get a call one day. He's like... You got the job. He's like,
that'd be great.
What job?
That'd be great. We talked about a while ago on the Cook Line, as we do so with so much of our lives. What superhero would you want to play in the MCU that we haven't seen yet?
I just said it, man.
Nova?
Yeah, I would play the hell out of Nova, man. That's my favorite superhero.
Yeah. I think it'd be cool to play...
Let me hit that no prime.
Green Lantern. John Stewart, the best Green Lantern?
I can do a Green Lantern, too.
Yeah, I can see you as Hal.
Hal, Kyle, what's the other one? Guy Gardner. Yeah, the one that...
Couldn't be Guy Gardner,
the one
because he's a redhead.
I just died.
And I feel like Kyle's a little bitch. Kyle's a little bitch.
You always do this, man. Dude, Kyle Renner is the strongest Green Lantern.
That's his name, Kyle Renner?
Yeah.
Any relation to Jeremy?
That might explain the ego. Anyways, like when you just break down the feats that they have accomplished, he wins. I have found out that he's not the only one to hold all of the rings.
Oh, really?
But he is the first one to hold all the rings and become a White Lantern. Did you know fucking Batman was a White Lantern?
Yeah, actually. He's Batman. We're not having this argument again. He's Batman, he can do anything. He can do anything because he's Batman. He's Batman, he can do anything.
Batman. God almighty.
He hates Batman because he's jealous that he can't be Batman.
No, I hate Batman because he's a highly overrated super... He's not even a
rated
superhero.
Exactly what he should be.
He's not super or a hero.
He's super.
No, he's not.
Yeah, he is.
He's overrated.
His brain power, super. World's greatest detective.
No, it's not.
Master strategist.
No, it's not.
Master of a bunch of different martial arts.
That 12-year-old chess player, way smarter than Batman would be.
Batman wouldn't have to be smarter than me. He'd fucking snap his neck with one hand.
He's so smart, yet he can't figure out how to take down this homicidal clown.
Oh, he can figure it out. He just doesn't want to. He has too much fun with it.
So he just wants all these people to die all the time.
What else would he do if he killed the Joker? If Batman fucking took down the Joker permanently.
If he cared enough about stopping crime, he would stop crime.
He has to stop crime, but he can't become that which he, you know what I'm trying to say.
No, but he can shoot somebody with a missile out of a Batmobile.
You can't prove that he killed that person.
If there was a person standing there, the missile hits, there was no longer a person there, that person's dead.
It could be beanbag missiles. You know that beanbag guns?
Or when he's like punching people and their face is smashing into the ground, or when he's hitting them with like You telling me a batarang ain't killed nobody?
Okay, he's put a couple people in comas.
You telling me a batarang ain't killed nobody?
Lives, you know what I mean? He's broken up a couple families, but he hasn't.
If I threw a batarang at you and it hits, that could fuck your shit up.
Could, but Batman's OP as fuck.
No,
he hits you in nothing vital. He wouldn't kill. He doesn't kill. Now Jason Todd, on the other hand, kills.
Overrated.
Damian Wayne kills. At least he used to. He chilled out a lot.
Yeah, they chose to stop crime. You know what? What's that one saying? Oh shit, was it? If you kill a killer, then the number of killers in the world is the same.
Yeah.
That's the dumbest thing I've ever heard.
How? That's
because 2 minus 1 equals 1.
No, because it's 1 killer and 1 not a killer.
No, if you're both killers.
No, you're not a killer.
You are a killer.
You're not a killer till you killed.
What if you just killed in the room before?
Okay, then
then
you,
in
then
this
you are
room,
killed.
there's 1 in 1.
Okay, it's not. Okay, so they should change it to if you kill a killer, then the amount of killers in the world stays the same, unless you have killed somebody before you kill that particular killer.
All I'm saying
in which
is-
case, you would technically decrease the amount of killers. Or they could say if you kill 2 killers,
If I killed a room full of killers, then the amount of killers in the world has gone down.
definitely has gone down. That's why we need people like the Punisher. Okay, not in real life. Not in real life.
I mean,
Did you hear about that guy who's like the Punisher though in real life? It was a couple. It was I think it was a couple years ago, but it was this dude, this black police officer,
He's
right?
running around
And
shooting
he's in the force, and he found out that a bunch of people in the force were corrupt, and he tried to go around around the right channels and report them. He ended up losing his job and like losing his whole entire not his family, but his life was basically ruined. So he was like, okay, fuck it. And then he got like an AK-47 and went full Punisher and started going around fucking killing cops. I'm not talking about like one shooting, he shot up the police thing. I'm talking these cops were
Damn.
showing up dead in their own homes, right? And it was this dude who was like slowly going around fucking like Punisher style, just taking them out one by one, one by one. And they finally found him. I think they either put him in jail or killed him or something like that. A lot of people regard him as a hero though. He was going around murdering corrupt police officers. Like,
yeah, I mean, that's
just in their sleep.
it's basically a hero.
Yeah.
Corrupt officers.
Corrupt officers.
Yeah.
In general.
Well, I mean, I got family there.
Okay,
Officers.
okay, whatever. Fine.
I don't care about any other officers except them.
Margaret doesn't care about anyone except the few people he cares about.
Facts.
He's probably got about 20 to 25 people on this earth that he cares about.
I wouldn't even say that many.
Yeah, 20 to 25, yeah.
My family is like 6.
You have more people in your family than 6 that you care about. You go, take it down.
Brother,
Mm-hmm.
uncle, grandma,
Mm-hmm.
aunt, uncle, 1 cousin. So I got 7.
No, you care about 2 cousins. With a girl. There's Cam and then the female cousin.
Cam's not technically cousin. He's married, so I'm counting her.
What? He's your cousin, all right?
Okay, we're getting untechnical. Then 8.
8, okay. And then add Ethan and
All right.
his wife, your sister. And then stop. Don't act like you don't care about them damn kids.
I just added them. That's
Okay. Yeah, you're like, I don't care about anyone else.
what we got. All right, so about
25.
ish. I really don't care about
Yeah.
a lot.
Yeah, but that's crazy that just somebody in real life went ahead and did some Punisher type shit like that.
No, we needed that.
What do you think it would take for you to become the Punisher? Do you think just killing one family member would make you go on a killing spree? Or do you think it'd have to be like your whole family? Punisher style.
Honestly, man, this is probably gonna put me on like a watch list. But if I just had weapons, ammo, and like the know-how, I think I would just go out and do it anyways. I think I would be like a proactive Punisher. I'm murdering people before my family gets murdered.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm not saying that if I had the opportunity to, I'd grab a gun and go out and shoot George Zimmerman 2 times in the face in front of his families.
Yeah, he's
Okay, so
not saying that.
back to what we were
we took
talking
a
about.
weird turn. Yeah, so we're talking about nerd stuff.
Nerd stuff.
Yep.
Yeah.
Instead of
Unfortunately, a lot of nerd stuff has to do with killing. I can't think
Yeah.
of a single superhero that doesn't have to deal with either killing, like almost being killed, or killing people themselves.
yeah, that's why I like the villains more.
Of course, you like the villains more. You just like being edgy. That's what it is.
Yeah, that's what it is. That's the kind of person I am.
My favorite superhero, just so it's on record, is Spider-Man. But I also am really partial to Daredevil and Wolverine.
The Miles Morales Spider-Man.
Well, the Miles Morales... No, my favorite superhero is Peter Parker Spider-Man. However...
What, you're always talking about Miles Morales.
Yeah, well, because Miles Morales is great. He's better than Peter Parker Spider-Man,
Oh
but
my
Peter
God.
Parker is what I grew up with.
Superior Spider-Man will whip his ass.
Superior Spider-Man would probably whoop everybody's ass, yeah. That is like the whole point. Yeah, Superior Spider-Man is the most powerful version of Peter Parker Spider-Man.
Yeah, but that's not 616.
Yeah, this is Superior. It is.
Uh,
Yeah. Okay, well, hold on. No. Because Superior 616 is a combination of all of them.
What are you talking about? 616 is the original timeline.
The original timeline, and then they created the Ultimate Timeline, where they redid the Spider-Man story, and they created Miles Morales and all that, and then the Incursion or whatever the fuck happened, and it's all now the same thing.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well.
And that's when Superior Spider-Man, because Superior Spider-Man isn't too old of a storyline, actually. A couple years ago.
I was just reading that Superior Spider-Man was like Earth 573 or something.
I didn't know that. That would explain some things, because Doc Ock was like old as fuck. Who's your favorite villain? We talked about favorite superheroes.
Woo!
I know yours is Nova, mine's
Easy.
Spider-Man.
Easy.
Oh, let me, I'll say it. Doctor Doom.
Doctor Doom!
Doctor Doom.
Also, fun tidbit, Doctor Doom is my nickname. One of many nicknames. Dre actually gave me that nickname.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because I had a tendency to violently, verbally barrage people.
Man, you
have
took so much time phrasing that as delicately as you could.
I tried.
Verbal assault is the word you're looking for.
I have a tendency to make somebody feel really, really small. And he he labeled it Dr. Doom. He also had this little catchphrase for me. And he would talk about block out the sun. Yeah, the angrier I got, the more it would be like a gauge. Mm-hmm. And then I would, you know, when you always say I do that face thing.
Oh yeah.
The minute I would hit that, he'd be like, "Oh, he's blocking out the sun. Y'all better run. Y'all better get going."
Mm. Yeah, so Doctor Doom.
Yeah,
Doctor Doom is favorite because he resonates with it on a personal level.
Plus, he's cool, man. He's OP.
He is. Doctor Doom is like got to be one
Dude.
of, if not the most OP villain in the MCU.
He's a genius.
Or not the MCU, but Marvel.
He's a genius. He's rich. He's a sorcerer.
True.
And, I mean, he can throw a punch, too, so...
Yeah.
He's basically well-rounded.
I have no clue who my favorite villain is, honestly.
Name more?
Nah, I like, shit, I really have no clue. I'm trying to think in all of Marvel and all of DC. Shit, maybe it's Thanos.
I don't know too much about DC villains. I think my favorite DC villain would probably be Doomsday. Just because the Goku effect that he's got. You know, like Saiyans don't die from the same thing twice.
Oh yeah, that. Yeah.
And then Doomsday had that going on.
Yeah. So, you gotta find a new way to kill him.
Rip off.
Would not want to fight Doomsday at all.
But who?
He comes in and he's just a smoke demon. He just wants all the fucking smoke, and he gives it out.
Yeah, I'll give him some smoke.
You will give Doomsday smoke?
Yeah.
And if Doomsday walked in here, I'd let him fucking just gore you with one of his spikes.
Nah, I got this.
Not like there'd be shit I'd be able to do anyway. So I mean,
I just throw the cat at him.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know if I have a favorite villain. I definitely got favorite heroes, but I don't know if I have a favorite villain.
See, this shows you how our minds work. Because he can't resonate with a villain. He's like, oh, but they take lives. I'm like, yeah.
Yeah, that's wrong, right? I mean, yeah, that is wrong.
Like, yeah. Don't do that.
Yeah.
I resonate with the villains, man. Those damn heroes are always getting away with shit. And everybody's like, oh, heroes. And I'm like, man, I killed 5 people. Come on now.
Yeah, I do love me a good anti-hero, though. Like the Punisher or like Damian Wayne or...
I like anti-heroes.
Yeah. Ghost Rider. It's cool as shit.
They should really just choose a side, though.
Probably. Spawn, that's another good one.
Oh, anti-heroes. Spawn, man. I've been waiting on that remake for a while.
Well, actually, here's something I can tell you, because my mom was just talking to me about it. Did you know that they're making a new Spawn movie?
Yeah, I just said that.
You know who's going to be playing Spawn?
Yeah, what's his name? Cottonmouth?
No, actually.
Cotton King? What?
Jamie Foxx.
Jamie Foxx?
Spawn.
Ooh.
Yeah, it's something you got to think about for a second.
Man, I don't know.
I think it'll be great, actually. I think it'd be great. No, I think they're definitely taking a step back from
Michael J. White.
Yeah.
Michael J. White should just go ahead.
It's Jai, right?
Is it Jai?
Yeah,
I'm pretty sure.
J-A-I.
Yeah,
Michael J. White.
Pretty sure it's J.
No, it's Jai.
Agree to disagree on this one.
There's no agree to disagree. I'm right, you're wrong.
I'm smart, you're dumb. I'm big, you're little. I'm right, you're wrong.
You lose, I win. That's it.
And there's nothing you can do about it.
Continue.
I don't think so. Anyways, they should just get him to play it again. Have you seen him? He hasn't aged in 20 years.
Yeah. Thing is, he just might not want to.
I don't think so. He hasn't really done... Well, he's done a few things since then, but he hasn't reached, like, the same level.
I don't think I've seen Michael Jai White in shit.
Oh, there's a movie on Netflix where he... I watched it a while ago, but he gets in, like, this underground fighting tournament because of his dead friend's girl. Something like that. But it's a really good movie. Well, it's a really good, like, fighting movie.
Yeah.
So is Bloodsport. It's a good one, too.
That's the one you were talking about with Van Dyke. What's his name?
Jean-Claude Van Damme.
Jean-Claude Van Damme. Jean-Claude Van Damme.
Yes. JCVD.
There's not too many celebrities that I would be genuinely worried about whooping my ass. You know what I mean? There's celebrities that are bigger than me that I know could whoop my ass, but like Michael Jai White could actually just destroy me methodically from the inside out.
Yeah, also the guy that plays Darth Maul.
Darth Maul?
In Phantom of the Menace.
Yeah.
Apparently his whole thing, his whole life, is that he is a crazy martial artist.
Huh. So that was really that actor, like doing all those flips and shit.
Yeah. So he could probably take both of us without breaking a sweat.
I don't know. I feel like Darth Maul's a bitch.
Yeah, maybe. But he does these movies called Boyka, Undisputed is what it is, and it's basically just fight to like the death kickboxing stuff, and he does all his own shit.
That's crazy.
So he could probably take us both.
Okay.
Yeah, probably with just his legs too. Like he's always kicking
Just
shit.
fucking, yeah. What's one character in Star Wars whose ass you could whoop?
Guaranteed.
Yeah.
Shit. What's that?
I would fucking rock C-3PO's shit.
I wouldn't
R2-D2. There's no way I'm whooping R2-D2's ass.
R2-D2 has gotten through some things that he should not have been able to, man.
Yeah.
He always finds a way to either beat somebody up, electrify them, set them on fire. Like,
Yeah. 3PO's a bitch. That wouldn't be a hard fight at all. Just
I don't
boop,
think
bop,
I
boop.
could swing on 3PO, man.
I could. Easy. Oh, good heavens.
I don't think I could.
Easy. R2-D2, I literally wouldn't be able to win that fight.
Right.
He'd pull out the strap. He'd literally, wow, boom, shoot me.
Right before you hit 3PO, I'm gonna program him so he says good gats. And you're gonna good gats. You're like, okay.
I think I would. No, never mind. BB-8 would fuck me up.
I was gonna say, I can't remember his name though. That like ambassador dude.
Organa?
No. He's always around here though. Shit, man. This is my wheelhouse too.
Damn.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure I could.
Wheelhouse is.
I could beat up like half the Jedi.
You could not beat up a single Jedi.
Man.
You probably couldn't even clap one of those kids that Anakin killed, or whatever the fuck that movie was.
I will never find out like why that scene makes me laugh as hard as I do.
I know why it makes you laugh. It's because children are being murdered and slaughtered for no reason.
Dude,
and
it's
you're a
just,
sick fuck. That's why.
No, it's the first kid's face. Because
Yeah, he looks so genuinely sad and betrayed that the person who he thought would protect him is about to stab him through his fucking little face.
Anakin walks in, and he's like, like he puts it together, but the kids behind him, that's what makes it funny because they're all like, they're just it's like
Murdered.
Also, how do you think that last kid reacted? Because you know that first kid got cut in half, man. That lightsaber came out, but that last kid, he had like a good 2 seconds before he was dead.
Yeah. Now I wonder how he did it. Like, did he try to do it all quick and clean? Did some of the kids fight back? Did they all run? Did he use the force, or did he only use lightsabers?
Back, man. They had to have fought back.
Well, shit, I would fight back.
They were younglings. They at least could use the force.
Yeah. No, I don't know about the force, but definitely they all had little lightsabers.
Yeah.
Imagine trying to kill a bunch of kids and you they got those little shits. That'd be annoying. I'd be worried though, because they're at a really good position to cut your fucking legs off too.
Which happened in like 20 minutes later.
Yeah. Yeah, Anakin's dumb as shit when you think about it.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
I mean, the angle he was at and everything.
I was rewatching it. That's another thing that makes me laugh. When he's like, Anakin, I have the high ground. You underestimate my power. You underestimate physics.
Yeah, like maybe he thought he had higher hops than he did. Maybe he thought that Obi-Wan's here, he's here. Maybe he thought he was gonna do one of these and hop several feet over Obi-Wan's head so he couldn't even reach it with the saber. He barely fucking skimmed Obi-Wan's hair. He jumped directly above him.
He like purposefully jumped directly above him because he could have jumped higher.
Mm-hmm.
We've seen that. Like we saw him clear a bunch of shit. He tried to do something stupid. You could tell that Anakin was trying to like get behind him, and go in for like a quick, clean kill.
Mm-hmm.
But
yeah, I think
keep your guard up.
Somebody, maybe it was Star Wars Theory or something like that, was saying
Anakin cut
that that was more about Anakin's arrogance. It wasn't like a dumb mistake he just made. He genuinely thought that he was going to clap Obi-Wan with that move.
Well,
that's how arrogant he became and how clouded his mind was with evil and shit.
Once the Chosen One prophecy got to his brain, man, it was...
Yeah, he really thought he was going to do a flip 1 foot over Obi-Wan's head, land behind him, and just gore him with the lightsaber. And Obi-Wan was like, nigga, don't try it. I'm telling you, it's going to end bad for you.
To be fair, Obi-Wan, 2 movies earlier, he had the low ground and he won.
Where?
Against Darth Maul.
Oh.
Darth Maul knocked him over the edge and he was hanging on to that thing. Darth Maul was standing directly over him and Obi-Wan was still able to hop up, get his lightsaber, which was over here, and kill Darth Maul.
Okay, look. Obi-Wan is the inventor of high ground, okay? That shit don't work on him. He was the originator.
That's my skill. You can't use that.
All right, let's go ahead and close this one out.
This was episode 2 of the Dumb Ones.
Yep. All the Way podcast. As always, my name is Richard Custody II.
I was Marco Arias. This was all about dumb shit.
Yeah.
See you guys later. Peace out.
Adios.